All right, I want you to check out this headline. It says, feds to furloughed workers, try bartering for your rent.
Yeah, seriously, the government shutdown means a lot of people won't be getting a paycheck, and their employers suggest asking their landlord to barter for their rent. The Office of Personnel Management even gave furloughed workers sample letters to send to landlords asking if they could paint a room or clean the office in exchange for not paying all of their rent this month.
All right, so as the shutdown goes on, viewers like DC are asking us questions like this one right here. What happens to the monies which were scheduled to be paid to the furloughed federal employees? Are they paid regardless of whether or not they worked? 2 Wants to Know's Ben Briscoe is digging deeper to get those answers.
Let's start with your first question. What happens to that pot of money scheduled to be paid to federal employees? Well, it's at the Treasury. It hasn't disappeared, but it's not earmarked for the employees, which is why we're in a shutdown. Now for your second question, will they get paid regardless of if they work or not? The answer? It's complicated and scary if you're the one without a paycheck. John Martin was furloughed from his job as an engineering technician for the Federal Aviation Administration.
As a federal worker, you feel sometimes like you're hostage to this.
Most furloughed workers like John did get one more paycheck during the shutdown for time they worked before when the government was still open. But John's wife, Amy, is already thinking about what happens when the checks stop.
So we have bills that, get taken out right from that paycheck, and how are we going to pay them?
Congressional reports say right now, 380,000 federal workers must stay home without pay, and 420,000 are working without pay. According to this Furlough Questions and Answers guide put out by the Office of Personnel Management, it is not guaranteed that furloughed workers will get back pay, because Congress would have to pass legislation granting federal employees the pay they missed while they were furloughed. But this is what has happened in the past.
Compensation of federal employees affected by lapses in appropriations.
The Senate already unanimously passed a bill which would give furloughed workers back pay.
They now have an opportunity to pass this over in the House, and I would urge them to do it this evening or as soon as possible so we can provide that certainty and confidence to hardworking federal employees.
So as of now, the Senate has passed a bill to pay furloughed workers, but the House has not, meaning federal workers may not be given back pay. If that changes, we'll let you know.